You niggas see the title. You niggas see the title. You know that store? I got the Red Bulls and all the drinks and the ones I always be going to. The bitch finally caught me. But the thing is about this is she already knew I was stealing. She's like, you come in here and steal all the time. And she's like, just give me back. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna call the police. And I'm like, shut your stupid ass up. Like, police doing shit, you dumb bitch. Like, you fucking retarded. Like, just don't let your emotions get you not thinking straight, you stupid bitch. You know damn well ain't no police about to do shit. All you gotta do is waste fucking the police time on some bullshit that's not serious, where they could probably be doing something serious because you just in your emotions like a stupid raggedy bitch you are. That's why you 50 something working at goddamn Save Mart. That bitch trying to act like you come in here and steal every time. Duh. The fuck? Like that's what I told her. Like she confronted me, right? I was about to get in my car. And then she confronted me. She's like, you come in here and steal every time. I was like, duh. And then she's like, that's how I'm calling the police. And I have your plate number. I'm like, okay. Bitch ain't gonna do shit. Fuck that stupid ass bitch. You know how many times people said I have my plate number like the last month and ain't nobody fucking came? Shut your stupid ass up. I fucking was talking to motherfucking police came by and shit and waved at me and shit and said like was like trying to start small talk with me the other fucking week. Even when I did that live stream, I showed you nigga the police came and shit. I'm saying like bitch is fucking stupid, fucking retarded. And it's funny how I told you I'm on my 4th day fast. Remember I told you niggas I'm on my 4th day fast. And you see how this happens? See, when you're raising your energy, you see how I told you in my video, I was like, I'm getting all this knowledge information. And I just dropped that live stream and all the knowledge was coming down. This is an attack because I'm actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing. When I wasn't fasting and I wasn't healing, I wasn't doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So therefore, it plays out as me things in the society ain't gonna fuck with me. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But since I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and because this is the first day I went to that store during my fast. And she said, we know you come here all the time. We know you're stealing all the time. That's what this bitch said. But the funny thing is, I wasn't fasting all those other times she knew, but she didn't confront me. Why did she confront me once I was on my 4th day, going on my 5th day fast tomorrow, and I'm feeling good? I'm feeling better than before. Why did she just, you see what I'm saying? So this tell you that this agent behavior, this gang stalking shit, this shit is real. When you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, then they attack you. But it's partly my fault because I gave them an avenue to attack me. I gave them an avenue because if I was not doing that, and I don't even get, it even attack me because ain't nothing gonna come from it. The worst thing I'm tripping about is I'm gonna have to drive an extra mile to the next motherfucking store. That's the only fucking thing I'm tripping about. And even then, I can go back on Saturday and Sunday because obviously the bitch ain't gonna be working on Saturday and Sunday because it's a weekday and she's a manager. So they're gonna hire the managers for the weekends, which is a different manager. So I just go on fucking Saturday. She might inform them though, but I don't give a fuck. I'll go back in there again, stupid ass bitch. I'm gonna fucking do a video and show you niggas next time I go back there. I already stocked up on hella groceries and shit that I needed when I end my fast, so I don't even need to go back. So I ain't tripping. But when I do go back, I'll film that shit and go in there and take something. Stupid ass bitch. Fucking retarded. That shit was so fucking funny. Like I was at my car though, like about to go, and then all of a sudden I see this bitch coming. I already knew what the deal was once I seen her. I was like, and she's like, "You come in here and steal every time," and I was like, "Duh." Like the fuck? That's a stupid fucking comment to say. Out of everything you can tell me, you tell me you come in here and stuff. It's just like you go to somebody say you eat food every day, you drink water every day, you put on clothes every day. Duh. The fuck? That's what I fucking do. Stupid bitch. You acting like I said I stick fucking scissors in my toenails every day. Like that's some weird shit. Bitch, I steal shit. The fuck? Something's valuable, I want, and I don't fucking want to get it the way they say I should get it. So I'm gonna fucking steal it. Duh. If you don't like it, nigga, don't like it. You don't have to fucking like tell me not to do it or why I should do it because I'm not gonna listen to you. Stupid ass bitch. Swear to God, these fucking bots are out of hand, man. And I flipped her ass off when I was leaving too. When I left, I rolled my window down. I flipped her off, and she's like, "See, I knew you still." It's like, bitch, I already told you when I said, "Duh." That wasn't confirmation. You stupid ass bitch. Give a fuck what you think. Yo, I got your license plate number. I don't give a fuck. You know how many times I heard that shit? Maybe if I committed a murder and you said that's a problem. Like, oh, I stole a fucking like not even because where I'm at, the limit, anything under 950, you know, is not like they don't care. Once it goes over 950, then they give you jail time and they give you like it's serious. So the shit I stole was well over 950. So once they even see that, they're gonna look at her like she's a retard because you're wasting time. You're wasting the police time. There's another reason I hate this fucking city because the other city I was at, it was more of a bigger city and it was a lot more crime there. But it wasn't like crime where I was at because I showed you I was about a beach, but over the bridge, it was like the east side of the hood. So it's kind of leaked over to the nice area. So when you go into a store, especially in that city or in a city that's kind of like ghetto and dangerous, they don't really confront you as much as they're not as bold because there's so much killings and like shit going on in these cities that they don't know if you have a gun. Because especially me being black and how I look, they may think I'm like the typical person who would just start shooting. Because there's like stories every fucking like few days of niggas just shooting people and just it's crazy. It's getting really bad out here. So yeah. So that's why when I go into those stores in the ghetto cities, they don't really say shit. Like I've been living in this city since April. I moved here in April and I've already having issues, but I was living in the other city I was living at, which was, I lived there for 7 months, no problem. And in the other city I was living in before that city, before you guys see me at the beach house and where you guys see me in the house and with that big ass room, I was living in another city and that city was even worse. And when I was there, no problem. But here is an issue. Motherfuckers think they bold and shit. Like, so it is what it is. I already know it's because of my fast. I know exactly. The spirit already confirmed. Because when I took the thing, like I ended up pushing 44444. I fucking hate the number 4, but every time I get that number, it's like the spirit's telling me to watch out. So after I concealed it, I accidentally dialed 44 like 10 times on my fucking phone. And when I got it, I was like, something's going on. Like that, it crossed my mind, but I didn't pay it attention. I just said whatever. Like it crossed my mind for like a split second, like something's gonna happen, but I just forgot it. Like, oh, whatever. And then when I went outside, that's when the bitch came. So that was the spirit confirming. But at that point, it was already too late because she already knew I was doing this shit. And I had a feeling she knew because like a week ago I walked out, and then when I left, she walked out the same time and she looked at me, and then she like did some other shit. And then today she's saying, "Whoa, we seen you. We know you do this. You steal every time." So I know she already knew. I'm just glad that because the way it played out today was better. I'm glad I wasn't in there and then the police motherfucking came. And I don't give a fuck the police come. The thing is, I don't have insurance on my motherfucking car. And it's not supposed to be operating. So that's the only thing I was tripping. Like if I didn't have a car, I don't give a fuck because they're not gonna be shit. But if I was in a car and they see me and it has no license, then they may tow my shit. So because I have a license, but I don't have insurance, and I have to renew the registration. They didn't even tell me I had to renew it to fucking after they canceled it. Because I bought this shit in like November, and my uncle, I got it from my uncle, and I bought it for him for like $1,500, and he registered it and everything for me, and I paid him $1,500 for the car. So I thought everything was good, but I guess I needed to register it again. I thought it was good to a whole nother year, but it was good to like May, and I didn't know that. So they're telling me I gotta pay $300 or $256 or some shit to get my shit reinstated, and I'll pay that shit when I feel like paying that shit. To fucking pay that shit right now. When I feel comfortable paying that shit, then I'll pay that shit. Fucking stupid. I have to fucking register this goddamn vehicle just to drive. You got me fucked up. Like I'll register it when I feel comfortable doing. You niggas ain't gonna sit there and make me register it when I don't feel like registering that shit. It's just crazy. Probably don't go to that same. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to go there for a while, more than just a week. Nigga, you guys don't know I was going there every single day, like every day, and I was taking like a lot of shit. Every time I needed something to drink, I would just walk in there and take some. Like it was a continual thing, and I do it every day. Like I just came back and I stole some shit. Like every single day, it's like I do this shit every day, and I probably get like on average every day I probably get at least like $200 of shit every day. Some of the shit I just take to keep, and some of it I may sell to like a homie, or mainly the stuff I get is just stuff that I like need, like stuff I need. Like I got this cat house, got those cat bowls, cat house. Um, that chair, this chair, all these garden things, these garden equipment, damn near everything I just take. I don't give a shit. I took mini air conditioner. Yeah, everything. So I don't give a fuck. I just go to another store. But I'm gonna have to play. I'm gonna have to play a lot more Snoop. I think my thing is I was going in too many times. That was my thing. And I wasn't buying anything. Before I used to buy something and I used to not go in as much, but like I don't know, ever since the last few months, I just haven't not gave a fuck. I just go every fucking day and when I don't even buy anything. So I'm gonna have to just kind of readjust that. Yeah. That shit was fucking hilarious. The stupid ass bitch. Oh man. I flipped her ass off. And it's funny because when I drove off, I live right behind the store. So I didn't like I think I'm smart. I think on my feet. I'm smart as fuck because if I made a right, there's apartment buildings behind the store, and it will be easier for them to pinpoint who I am, especially since she see my vehicle. So I made a left and I drove like I was going towards the freeway. And then I took the back roads to go to my place so she doesn't think like, okay, he lives here and this is what his car looks like. So then they can investigate and then find out. You see what I'm saying? So like I thought I was able to think on the spot right there. That's real true intelligence, being able to think on the spot. Real intelligence isn't how much you can regurgitate and tell you. Like my video you guys saw of me speaking information, that's one form of intelligence. The other form of the intelligence is being able to respond on the moment. So when something happens or when somebody says something, you be able to reply quick or you be able to make a decision quick that you know is smart. That's the other part of intelligence. It's not just you being able to regurgitate or talk about information. That's one form of it. There's other forms of intelligence. So you guys always remember that. So when you're that's why some intelligence you can't measure until you're in a situation. If you're in a fight or flight situation, you're going to have intelligence that you don't have now because based on that situation in your brain is just like you have fight or flight and you're like running fast and your brain has fight or flight and it thinks faster. So my brain is able to process information quicker, making me more intelligent based on that fight and flight. So that's why I'm able to think quicker. So my intelligence is magnified. So I automatically knew not to make a right because I was trying to haul ass out of there. Most people would have just hauled ass, went home, went right. But if I gone right, the apartment building's there and she see my car, so she'd be able to see where I'm at. Because in an apartment, the cars are all parked. This bitch thinks I live motherfucking somewhere across the fucking down the freeway or some shit. And plus she's a manager at a fucking grocery store, so she can't be too bright. How you fucking that old and still a manager? That's fucking pathetic. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. What I'm saying is, bitch, you disrespecting me, I'm gonna disrespect your ass. So I'm gonna call you out. Yeah. And I knew that bitch was stupid because based on her energy, I knew she was gonna be like, because certain places, I've seen certain store managers that I stole from them in front of their face, damn near, and they didn't give a fuck. So it also depends on the person, because some people they know you steal, but they don't care because they know the store is they know like the policies or whatever. But like I don't know, this store is a lot different. That's why, like when I like going to a place, I like this is like a local grocery store. It's not really corporate. It is corporate, but it's not as big as like the other big ones, like Kroger's and shit. It's like a kind of a locally owned store that's within this region and shit. So they have different procedures and shit. It's like more conservative. It's not more like, you see what I'm saying? So other places is a lot better. That's why like certain areas and certain vibes is best to go. But I don't really give a fuck. That bitch stupid. Talk about, we've seen you before. We've seen me before. Why don't you say nothing? Isn't that kind of dumb and a failure on your part that you didn't confront something you thought you saw was wrong and illegal? Stupid ass bitch. Yeah. And the funny thing is, I didn't even change my DMV address. My DMV address is not even this address. So even if they look up my license plate, it's not gonna be to this address. Because I was supposed to change the address. I forgot to change it. And I'm glad I forgot to fucking change it. Because they said change the address, and I never got to it. So it's like another address. It's not even this one. They probably could still look it up. But like I'm saying, they're all that investigation and time and energy just for what? Because what are they gonna say? What did he steal? I don't know. Okay, go on the cameras. Okay, they go on the cameras. They see I stole something for like fucking a few fucking bucks. You really gonna investigate that? You stupid. They're gonna look at her like she's crazy. You dumbass bitch. That shit stopped me fucking laughing, dude. I was hella laughing. She's like, "What's so funny?" I'm like, "You." Shit is crazy, guys. And she's all talking about, "Give me the items and I won't call the police," while she's in the middle of fucking calling the police. I'm like, I flipped her ass off. See, I told you I'm on my 4th day fast. This is the first fast I did this long since March. And tell me why this happens. You niggas been with me. I'm not just speaking. I'm not just speaking. I'm not just speaking, nigga. I'm not just speaking because you guys see me. You guys were with me all this time. Remember, you guys see me last week, 2 weeks ago. Still, every fuck for the past month, you niggas see me taking shit. So I was like, this shit ain't new to me. Even that time I went live and I went in the store, she was there that fucking day, so she probably seen me then. So why didn't she confront me then? People are fucking dumb. Like I tell you, people are fucking dumb. Oh man. Yeah. There's a golf course. And golf course, you can watch free golf. Like you can literally like see people golf. Sit there and watch people golf because it's like a golf course and shit. But yeah, that shit was funny, man. That shit was funny. It's just crazy how like I'm on my 4th day fast and I'm feeling mentally at peace better than I have like since I did my last fast. And it's funny how this happens. But when I wasn't doing my fast and I was kind of in a fucked up mood and just really, it was no problem. This is that gang stalking shit. I'm telling you, but it's not no government shit. This is energetic. That's showing you my energy's high. My energy's high because she's seen me for like the last 3-4 weeks. Seen me. She said, always knew you every time you come here still. But why, when I wasn't doing my fast, you didn't confront me? But when I'm on my 4th day fast and I come here the first time, you confront me. Is because my energy. I'm telling you, niggas. Because I'm in a good mood. To the whole day I was ever since yesterday, I've been in a good mood, chilling. That's why I've been gamming out with these videos. And you see how the attacks coming. But when I was in a fucking shit mood and I was just angry and just not really feeling it, you see how. Yeah, this shit was funny. He said the stores I'm at. Yeah, they got some of them have security guards. Security guards don't mean nothing. If you're not no police, I don't care. Like you can be security. I don't give a fuck. All security is out here. I don't know about where you stay in the laws, but out here, security is just put as a decoy to get people to not do it. If you still like, if you're able to like not give a fuck about that decoy, then I've seen people like I've been in stores like where I've seen people walk out and security didn't do nothing because the policy. That's why this bitch didn't do anything. She told me to give me the thing, and I'm not gonna call the police. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking give you this shit back. And on top of you calling the fucking police, bitch, you gonna call the police. I don't trust bitches. Anytime you see a bitch and she's angry at you, you never trust any bitch because bitches are very emotional. You never, anytime a female is angry, you gotta understand like you can't trust that female at all. If it's a man and they say you can probably negotiate, most likely not, but more so than a woman. But women, like when they're emotional, like they don't like think clear. That's why I don't trust. Like if it was a dude, and I probably would have been like, oh, if he doesn't call the police. But at the same time, I wouldn't have because I don't really care if they call the police. That's the thing. I don't give a fuck because like nothing's gonna fucking happen. The bitch acted like I just committed a fucking attempted homicide, and oh, I'm gonna call the police. Okay, then I'll be scared. Give a fuck what you think, bitch. This is an example when I was telling you niggas that this is an example where I told you guys that the the sheep, they fight for this system. Like you guys think your war and your battle was with just this government. That is the battle, the main battle war, but you also have the soldiers of the system, which is the bots, the sheep, people like this bitch. Why do you care that I'm taking something? At the end of the day, you're still gonna get paid. If she knew how society was ran, she would not like would even have been in that situation because society is not run. Well, if you steal this, you're going to shut down the store. When it comes to a small business, then that is a reality because a small business is broke as fuck. If you're a small business making a little ass $100,000 a month, you're a broke as fuck corporation. Don't, I'm not saying that's not a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But when you're talking about corporate level, that ain't shit. So if I'm going into a store stealing something and the owners only make $100,000 a month at that store, that ain't shit. So if I steal something, it's going to affect them more. So they have an interest. But this fucking corporation is generating so much fun. These motherfuckers got billions of fucking dollars that they're fucking playing with. So the reason when you steal from a store and then they say the prices go up because people keep stealing. You guys need to understand money is fake. Everything about money is fake and it's man-made. So I'm not saying there's no laws to money, but it's all controlled. So when you steal too much and they say we're going to raise the prices, that's another way of the government punishing the people for stealing. Remember, we live on planet Earth and there's infinite resources. We only have 300 million. We only have, let's just say we have 5 billion, 6 billion people on the planet, whatever. Let's just say that that's the true reality. There's enough resources to supply 1 trillion people because this is the type of planet we live on. So 6 billion is very puny. This is why they can waste food every day and waste, like you see people waste food and they burn clothing and they burn fucking all this product because that's very minuscule compared to how much product can be made because this realm is meant to house trillions of people and house all these people, but we're only operating with very little of that. So there's never can be, everybody can have a lot of fucking big houses and a wardrobe and all the material, but they don't want to make it like that because they don't want their system. So when you steal and they don't like you stealing, then they'll say we have to raise the prices. And if you keep stealing, they close the store. The stupid dumb sheep will say they close the store because the store can't operate. If it's a broke ass mom and pop making $100,000 a month, that's a reality. That makes sense. But these corporate billion-dollar stores, that's not the case for them. The reason they shut down is because the people aren't building and they're not building the system like they want, and they're not putting their money back into the system. So they're gonna punish you for that. And they're gonna close the store down and say that it went bankrupt or whatever. But bankruptcy is a financial term. I'm not saying you can't go bankrupt because I can go bankrupt and lose my money. You can go bankrupt, but the people who print the money, they can't go bankrupt because they invented the word bankrupt. You wouldn't even know what bankrupt is if money didn't exist and you didn't live in the system. So it's fake. It's all orchestrated. But I'm not saying you can't go bankrupt or you can't not have money. You can have money and you can lose it, but you're not the ones who are in on the system. You're not printing the money. You're not in control of the Federal Reserve. You don't dictate how the financial, so at the end of the day, you have to play by that game and you can be hurt by that game. So when they do raise prices, it can affect. So I'm not saying it can't affect you. I'm just saying they're doing it because they want to do it. And they use that as an excuse. If you guys get what I'm saying. Always remember, the only thing you should be scared of is You shouldn't be scared of anything but the measures that the government will take to make you believe. So, for an example, they say that there's a virus or bacteria in the air. Don't be scared of the bacteria. Be scared of what the government will do to make you believe there's a bacteria. So they'll tell you it's a bacteria, but there's no bacteria. But they'll put a bacteria in the sky to make you believe and say it came from Mother Nature, but it really came from them. But they want you to believe it so much, they're doing it. So they're the enemy. You see what I'm saying? They're doing it. But then they'll say that it just happened. And you see what I'm saying? So you got to like, don't be scared about anything other than what they'll tell you to make you believe. So when I say money's fake, people say money's fake, but then they go crash the economy, knowing people say that, so people think money isn't fake. But then people say it's not fake, the economy crashed. But then if it was fake, then at the end of the day, the economy wouldn't have crashed. So obviously the reason they crashed it was because of them. So it's not fake. So it is fake. That's what I'm gonna say. It is fake because they crashed it. It's real to you because you experienced it. But it's fake to them because they caused it. Shit is fucking crazy, man. That should be making me laugh. Yeah. I'm gonna drop the link in the comment section. If anybody wants to join, feel free. Shit is fucking crazy, man. Like this shit is crazy. But and it's funny because she was like, she was like, did you steal anything? And then like I was like, I didn't take anything. And then I went in my jacket and I took the fucking thing out of my jacket and put it in my car in front of her. Like, I didn't take anything. And she's like, yes, you did. I just said, like, I didn't take anything. And then when I drove off, I just flipped her off. I be playing dumb. Like, I'll be in a store, right? And once I went in the store and I stole something and I put it in my motherfucking pocket. And the lady, did you just put it in the pocket? And I was like, huh? I'm like, I'm disabled. I can't talk. And she's like, you're not supposed to put that in your pocket. You can't do that, sir. And then I tell her, sorry. And like, you guys think I'm crazy. I'll go and pretend like I'm an autistic motherfucker. Like, I will do that. I'll be on some real mind control shit. I'll be making you think I can't even hear. Like, I have a hearing issue. And if they try to, I'll be like, I can't hear. And if they say anything, I'm like, yeah, I have a hearing issue. Are you trying to insult my hearing? Are you trying to, like, you can't make fun of somebody's health conditions if you work at a corporation. You can sue them for that if they make fun of an employee or a customer of their health. So I'd be like, can't hear, and I'll start talking weird, like you see what I'm saying? I'll go that far. I'll play like a dumb man. I'll play dumb as autistic, or I can play dumb as I'm sheep and I don't know. I play dumb. Don't be too smart all the time. Don't think you got to be smart all the time. Being smart all the time could get your ass killed. Sometimes you need to play dumb. Sometimes you need to play like a sheep so you can wither your way in and get intel and not be attacked. Because if you show too much intelligence in certain areas, it can be dangerous. So you can't play smart. Sometimes you got to play dumb. Don't think that when you play dumb, just know that you're playing it. Like that's a real magician. When you go a real magician, you can put out a feeling, but really in your mind, you don't feel that way. That's a real magician. So that why, like, you know how I tell you guys I can read energy? Well, I can read energy, but if you're a magician, you can give off an energy. And if I'm not as powerful, so I'll read this person's energy, but it's not the energy. But since you know mind control like me, you're able to cloak your energy and give off emotion and a feeling and make people think and attract certain situations to you because you give off that energy. That's what they tell you, to get in and get out. That's all. Like, a lot of you guys, like, if you want to make money, be successful, you may have to change the way you think and how you act, but you get in and you get out, because that's how they designed the system. If you want, the only way to be successful in the system is if you take on their mental programs and you act accordingly and play how they want you to play. using your own uniqueness, but you got to play by their rules. This is why a lot of people don't get success, because like you may see somebody who ain't shit, but they're in a high position. And you guys say he's dumb and he's this. It's not and nothing to do with the really intelligence. It's because he's playing out that role, and the government likes the way he's playing it out. So therefore, energetically, he's gonna manifest all the good things. And it's not like there's a guy in the office saying we're gonna choose this guy and he's gonna be. No, they don't do that. The witchcraft is so deep. You just act that way, and you will attract abundance. So this is why like a lot of you guys may go apply for a job or whatever, and then they don't hire you, and the interview was good because it had nothing to do with what you said. Your energy was in alignment, and on a metaphysical level, it's not matching that system you're trying to go in. So you get denied. You have to be in a mental space. Remember, like it's just like a mental space. When I talk about being awakened, when you're awakened, you have a different energy. So it's kind of like that, but on a demonic side, but you got to be tapped into their energy, which at the same time, some people, what they do is they tap in, they get in it, get the money, and then they get out. And in the government, they don't like that shit. That's why you see some celebrities, they get famous and then they disappear because they got in it and then they got the information and everything. And they played the role and played being a sheep and a good person. And then once they got enough money, they got out. And then that's where they start getting attacked and they get blackballed. That's what they call blackball. Somebody who was in their program and they were doing like they were supposed to, and then they started becoming awake. And then by default, the energy don't work for them in that system. So their money starts drying up, or they get blackballed. They don't get opportunities. They don't get movie deals because they're not in alignment. And then that's when they'll start attacking you and shit. Some deep shit. That's the same thing even with the way I was like going to the stores and taking a lot of things. Even to the today, how she like, because every time when I go into these places, it plays out in a certain way. Because of based on how I think. Yeah, but it's crazy, guys. Just came inside, motherfucking neighbors. I think they just listening and shit. I feel like they were like spying and listening. They were like looking, and I heard them. I don't give a fuck though. I'm not. It's funny. Man, all these neighbors out here are fucking straight bots, man. The last place I was at, the people were way more chill. I remember the dude above me, he was cool. I smoked with him a few times. There's an old white lady, she was cool. It was just more chill and more like I liked it better. It was more privacy. There was a certain street that no cars go down. There was a street and it was empty. And like I could do video. Remember when I did the video with the JD Fryatt on that street? That was an empty street. Like it was a street and they had like you could sit there, chill and make videos. Nobody goes there. It's quiet. I did my breath work and my stretches, everything. Out here is like fucking I gotta go drive out somewhere to get fucking any lights. To go somewhere like that. And all the fucking neighbors are bots out here. I want to say all of them. There's like one or two that are cool. And it's funny how the two neighbors that are cool are white. There ain't no black people. Even there's one black person. He's a coon. I fucking don't like that. And like I can feel like he kind of had like that energy, like he thinks he's somebody and shit. Or he thinks every black person is like from the hood, so he like thinks that like, oh, he's from the hood or whatever. Like, but it's funny how the two coolest people that are here were white. Everybody else was a dickhead that I seen. They were like fucking a foreigner or a fucking nigger. I don't know. The foreigners and the niggers, they got a lot of traumas because the white man has traumatized them so much that they take their anger out on not only the white man but their own people. Which is so backwards. That's why you'll see like a lot of foreigners and niggers, they get more offended and more fucking uptight nowadays. That's what I see nowadays. Everybody's different, but where I'm at, what I see that. I see more foreigners and shit that seem more racist than a motherfucking actual white person. At least out here where I'm at, what I've seen. Crazy. Even the dude, this cat, because this cat wasn't even my cat. It was the guy upstairs, and he's a white dude. He's cool. I was talking to him. He's cool. He don't even care the cat's here. That's what I'm telling you. But yet, it was a foreigner, and they be all tripping and shit. Be honest, like the way I look at it, like if you don't like this country, take your ass back. Like straight up. That's what my brother said that I agree with him. I was going to the store, we were getting a Swisher once, and the Indian was having an attitude. And he's like, if you don't, he said this in front of the whole store. He's like, if you don't fucking like it here, take your ass back to India. You don't have to fucking be here. Don't be disrespecting people and shit just because you think you all that. When your ass is in India riding a fucking camel, your ass was humble. You come over here, you think you something because you got this raggedy ass store. This nigga said that shit the whole thing. And he's fucking right. They think, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you see all these kids in these third world countries, they're starving and they need money. And like, I understand it's fucked up, but like these motherfuckers, they come, you bring all those starving children to America, they're gonna end up being arrogant and thinking they can smell their own ass and their shit don't stink. Like, fuck you, nigga. Stay in that country and starve to death. I don't give a fuck. And I'm not saying like they should starve, nigga, but if you get up out of there, you do the work. Ain't nobody should save your ass because you humans just like everybody else. Human beings ain't shit. Once you give a human being too much of something pleasurable, they get used to it and they get bored and they want something else. So if you want something good, get it yourself. I'm not going to give it to you just so you can get it and be bored and throw it in my face and take advantage of it. This is why you got people starving and people who are broken don't got shit, because if you gave them shit, they'll just take it and eventually just fucking throw it in your face and think of, oh, you need to give me something better. Go and be a million. Go win the lottery. Give your family $50,000 every month for the next 3 years. Watch how you say, I can't do it no more because I'm running dry. They're going to disrespect you and talk shit like you never gave them a dime. But yet you gave them all that money just for them to talk shit. I'm not telling you not to help people, but you got to always keep that in mind when you're trying to help people. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Always keep that in mind when you're trying to help people, is what I just said. So take that as you will. And I'm not saying don't help people. I help people, but I always keep that in my mind. And you only help people help themselves. You never just help someone flat out. Because at the end of the day, everybody has the ability to get their shit right. And if they don't, that means that they have a lot of karma and there's nothing you can do to help them. And they have to live that life out. And there's nothing that no one can do. Probably even to a point where if they did have something good happen to them that wasn't supposed to happen, they may not even be able to experience it. They may lose it. They may get in an accident and die, or it may be just something tragic happen because they weren't supposed to experience it, but then they still got it. That is that fucking deep. Yeah, anybody got any questions? Shit's crazy. Shit is crazy. Yeah, there's the link. If anybody wants to join, there's the link for anyone. And shit, man, I'm probably about to get off this shit. I already said what I had to say. And like, is what it is. That's hella funny. Yeah, but that bitch really called up. I seen her. She was on the phone calling them and shit, talking about, give me the thing, and I'm not gonna call the police while on the phone with the police. And another thing that what I think she knew me, remember me, because what I be doing, like, I'll get a receipt. I will get a receipt. Like, there'll be people that have receipts who shop, and I'll take the receipt, and then let's just say they bought like some NyQuil medicine. I'll take the receipt, and then I will go and steal me some NyQuil from another store, and then I'll go and return it, and then I'll get the money. And I went and I did that, and I got like fucking, how much I got? Like $189 for some shit that I stole, and I stole from another store, and I returned it. And then she was the one who did the transaction, but she didn't think anything of it. She's like, you want to get another one? We can do this. She's like, why do you want to return it? And she kept asking, this is the same bitch. This was like 2 weeks ago. And she was like, why do you want to return it? And I was like, I just don't want it. I had an unexpected expense come and I need the money. And she's like, okay. And then when I did the transaction, I felt awkward doing that. And then after that, I was like, damn, I wish that bitch didn't do it. And it's funny, like 2-3 weeks later, it's like 2-3 weeks ago. 2, 3 weeks later, this shit happened. She see me, and mind you, but after that, I was going in there every single day. Within those 2, 3 weeks, every single day, probably missed 1 day a week, but damn near every day, I was going up in there taking shit. And so, and plus that, and plus me stealing, she knew what it was. But it's funny how it took until I got into my fast, fourth day, for her to come at me like that. So this tells you my energy was fucking, it was vibing. Yeah. Oh shit! Somebody wants to join the room. But ask Shadow, and it was good. I'm gonna answer this brother. I'm gonna answer this brother's question real quick. He's like, "Do you think most people would die by 2030, like the powers that want be?" Um, I don't think like at the end of the day, people are dying off every day. Every single day, people are getting killed, people getting murdered, people are dying from war. Not only the war with America, you got war in Africa, war in Islam, war in fucking South America, like political wars, drug wars. There's so many wars happening and so many things happening on this planet that contribute to depopulation. So depopulation is an ongoing thing. When they talk about the 2030, they're going to amp it up a little bit by putting more chemicals in the food, making more lab grown meat and other stuff. But it's always a process. They're always going to be doing. They just may amp it up a little bit, but it's not like they're going to go a whole bunch of people just die. That's not how it's going to be. There may be, if anything, a group of people may die, but not like the whole world. Like if anything happens, even when the system collapses, it's going to be like parts of the system. Like something may happen in New York first, and then this state, California, may be good, and then after 8 months, then California may be getting what New York got. So it's like it's a process, just like when you build muscle. When you build something great, it takes time. When you build muscle, it takes time. It takes years. When you're building a business, when you're building anything, it takes time. So same thing with a system. Like they even tell you, Rome wasn't built in a day, so Rome isn't gonna just collapse in a day. This shit takes time. And even when they program the sheep, let's just say the whole pandemic programming, it took them years to get people to program that pandemic shit. They didn't just come out with some pandemic and be like, this is it. They were working on this shit for years. They even had Bill Gates come out and talk about some pandemic back in 2015. So they had to work decades for that programming just for it to happen in 2020. So this is with everything in their system. It's not like they just do something and it's like that. It takes time, it takes energy, it takes programming for them to get what they want out of it takes time. Like they may have a project that they want to complete, but it may take 15 years. So it takes time because this is the way the system is built. Yo, what's good, Jay? Yo, it was good. Yeah, you might want to catch this video or rewind it. I said the story and what happened. The bitch got me, but she didn't get me. She just came out talking about, did you steal anything? Or no, shit, you come in here every day. Did you steal anything? And I was like, duh. And then she got mad and she's like, I'm calling the police and shit. And I just drove off. So yeah, shit was funny. But what's good with you? What's good?
Oh, oh me, oh you,
Yeah, what's up?
so yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I would like to add to what you said, like about your situation at the store and
Yeah.
you getting caught stealing. Like, you know, I had someone in my family, and he
Yeah.
he just got fired from being a manager at like Dollar Tree because he was stopping people from stealing, and that's going against the policy. So he
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm
so they fired
saying.
him. So
That's
you
what I'm
tell
saying.
you can't be playing a hero. It's not about being a hero. It's
Yeah,
not about saving.
yeah, she wasn't doing anything. All she was doing was just getting her fucking phone and trying to record and shit and like, oh, I'm going to play. Bitch, that's all she can do. She can't really do it. And to be honest, they can't even do that because I've heard stories where people follow the person out the store and they still got fired. Like they can't even follow people. You're not even able to follow them out the store. And that Save Mart, I sued them back in 2018 because I was in the freezer aisle and it was a wet puddle because the freezer was broken and it was leaking the ice and like the water was like, and I slipped and then the lady was like, I didn't even hurt myself at all. I just slipped and fell and an old like a lady seen me And she's like, you could sue, right? You could tell them to get money. And I was like, I'm not even hurt. She's like, you still could sue. And I called out the manager, and then they took everything down and shit. And then at the end of the day, they ended up giving me like, I think like 700-800 for everything. If I had actually broke my arm or some shit, I could have probably got like thousands. But they gave me like a few hundred, like 700-800. That was that same one. That was back in 2018.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
He said, "Did I have slippers on?" I always wear slippers, nigga. I love slippers. I don't wear shoes. I don't remember the last time I wore shoes. I wear a shoe like if I gotta go to like a formal event or something. Or I'm going out somewhere, like I'm going out for a night at the town, about to go to like the fucking the wharf or the boardwalk, just chill. Then I'll probably walk down the street, and I'll wear some shoes, probably not even. I have to go to somewhere really formal to wear shoes, nigga. I always wear sandals. I like wearing sandals where I go flip flops. The only time I will ever dress nice is if I'm going to impress somebody. Like if I'm going to go get an audition, or I'm trying to impress somebody and I have some type of project I'm trying to present somebody, then you dress nice. But if I'm just walking amongst these sheep, I don't give a fuck what you think about me, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you think. You ain't shit. You don't even know yourself. How can you tell me anything about me? You don't even know yourself.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Sometimes I'll act weird on purpose so people can talk shit about me, so I can have a reason to fucking crash out on them bitch ass niggas, do something crazy to them, or say something crazy. Like I'll deliberately act weird so people think I'm a weird, so they'll say something, then I'll like have a reason to like fucking spaz out on they bitch ass. Because you started it, you didn't have to say nothing to me.
Yeah, I remember you said it's better to play dumb, because I remember someone was talking to me when I was a kid. Some lady was talking to me. I was playing dumb. I was pretending like I was deaf, and I was giving hand signs like I know sign language.
Oh yeah, that's what my brother did.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But it's crazy. When I was a kid doing that, like I didn't know I was just playing, but I was playing dumb. But like I was doing things without knowing. Like I was doing things without knowing. Like act like I'm deaf, hand signs, like gestures.
That's what my brother took. He went. I forgot what he took. But he had stole some shit, right? And then it belonged to somebody else. And then the guy was like, "Hey, that belongs to the other person." And like he was in his car about to drive off, and he told me like when he said that, he was just like doing some hand signals that say that he's deaf. I'm like, nigga, with your ass, I thought you throwing up some fucking your set or something. With your nigga ass, they probably thought you were throwing up the set or some shit. Like he tried to do it like he was deaf, but he forgot he a nigga and he throwing up gang signs, so they gonna think you in a set. They ain't gonna think you Helen Keller because you ain't no old ass white bitch. So he kind of he got it, but he didn't fully get it because he used the wrong one.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, you're like it's better like to play dumb in certain situations. Like you can't be like be logical at all times, because these people, these bots, they don't get it, man. So it's so easy to play dumb.
It is.
Yeah, because they don't really think about nothing. Like
they don't. But yet again, at the same time, it leads me back to my video. These are amateur spirits. They have to go through a lot more experience to have this knowledge. So it's like you just got to deal with it. Like it sucks, but that's just the way it is. These people, like it is what it is.
Yeah.
This is the reason why the world is in the state it's in. It's because of them. It's not the government. It's like if somebody's abusing you, or like a woman, they get you getting abused. Oh, it's the husband's fault. He keeps hitting me. No, bitch, it's your fault because you keep staying there. Like leave. See what I'm saying? Like the people don't want to leave. Like, so the people is really the reason. But at the same time, the government trained the people to be like this. So it's like it is their fault, but also people need to be strong enough to fight the mind control, but they don't want to fight it. So it's like we're stuck in a fucking it's really it's crazy.
Yeah, like yeah. Yeah, that's right, man. But
yeah,
Yeah, but you're right. But like, well, it's just hard for them to wake up. Most people, like it's just
Yeah.
it's too hard
Yeah.
for them.
Jay Bass said they made a part 2 remix. Yeah, I seen that video by Mr. Clean. I think his name Mr. Clean or something. Yeah, shout out to that dude. Yeah, but I seen that. Yeah.
Mm.
But I had to park my car in the I had to park my car on the other side of the apartment just in case. Not this apartment, but another apartment.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to park in another apartment because then when they come, they're not gonna come, but just in case they do come, I don't want them to see my car. And then if they see my car, they're gonna be like, okay, he's here. But then if they come here and they don't see my car, and they're not gonna come, but I just have to play like extra cautionary just in case. So this is why I did it. So if they come, like they're not gonna ring on my door, I'm not answering this shit. And then they're not gonna see any car here, so what the fuck? But they're not gonna come because what I did wasn't even nothing.
Man, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Fun.
mean,
And there's always the fucking black people that want to be extra. I noticed that, like, it's always the black people that be extra trying to stop you from stealing shit. Like, I noticed that shit. Like, other fucking races, they don't really be, at least from my experience, it's always the nigga the bitch or the nigga that gotta be like tripping, doing extra shit. And I'm like, if you don't sit your ass down, and mind you, these are the same stupid niggers who talk about liberation and they need to help me and they need to give us money and all this shit. But yet you sitting here protecting the system, nigga. Stupid. Your ass ain't gonna get a fucking dime. You're gonna stay a fucking nigger with your hand out your whole fucking life. That stupid ass shit. That's why I say, like, well, I look at it like people have no right to complain about the way the world is. If you think it's normal to pay taxes, if you think it's normal to work a job, I'm not saying don't work and don't pay taxes, but if you think that is normal, then I don't care what you have to say about anything. I don't care what you think about Joe Biden and how he caused this and why are they, because they'll say like, oh, they just gave $100 million to Ukraine. Why are they giving money to Ukraine? They can use that $100 billion that they gave to Ukraine to build infrastructures in the hood. No, they don't, because it's not your money. You didn't print the money. They're number one, money is infinite. They can give $100 billion to Ukraine and they can give $300 billion to the US because money's infinite. They're just choosing not to do it because it's their shit. And you're too stupid to realize that and wake up and get out of it. So why are you going to complain? You work a 9 to 5 job. All you got to worry about is that corporation has money to pay your ass every fucking 2 weeks. If they have money to pay your ass 2 weeks, shut the fuck up about some sending money to Ukraine. We shouldn't even be spending motherfucking money, bitch.
yeah.
We shouldn't even be spending money. Or if we are spending money, it shouldn't have their face on it. It should have our face or people that they fuck with us, they face on it. So we can live a society that's not like this. All this financial and economic issues. But since people want to vote every 4 years, people want to go by the narrative and just be a sheep and a bot. Don't complain about Ukraine and how they're sending money to Ukraine. Don't complain about how they're not making the hood look better. Don't complain about gentrification. Don't complain about what they put in your food because, bitch, you already showed that you like the system. If I were to come out or you were to come out and say taxes are dumb, we shouldn't pay taxes. You know how many bots will be at your neck, how calling you stupid and calling you dumb? Saying, oh, you do need to pay taxes. Taxes help pay for everything. But then yet they will complain when the tax money is not spent on what they wanted. So it's like, you have to pay taxes because it helps the roads. But then they'll complain that the streets have potholes in it. Bitch, if you're paying taxes, then that tax money belongs to them, because if you don't pay for it, you go to jail. And based on that, you think that that's normal. So if you think that's normal and you pay them tax money, they have every right to do what they want with the tax money. If you don't like it, then this is where you stop participating in their system. But since you don't want to participate, shut your ass up, because that system that you don't like is protecting you and helping you because you enjoy working. You like to wake up and go to work. You think it's normal to pay bills. So that system is allowing you to do that. So who the fuck are you to tell these niggas how to run a system if you couldn't even run it, and you think that the system they're running is normal, but yet you feel like you have some say to tell them what they should do, and the government says, shut your ass up, nigga. Only person who has something to say is somebody who wants this shit to be torn the fuck down. If you believe in this system, nigga, then why are you complaining? Shit's crazy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, like there shouldn't be no room for complaints because people still act accordingly. You know, still go to work and still vote. And yeah, so there's no room for complaints.
Like, people still find a way to complain though, so I don't even care no more. I'm not saying that oh, the government's good and we need to like let them do it. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you don't like it, change it. If you don't want to change it, stop complaining. Because when you complain and you don't want to change it, you make the situation 10 times worse than if you just were to like actually change it, or just shut the fuck up and not say anything and just keep going. You see what I'm saying? You make it worse. You complaining about the system while actively not doing anything to fix it. That's the worst shit ever, and that's where they have everyone at right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because even when you talk about water and food, like a lot of you guys will say, why they charge for water, why they charge for food, but you gotta understand they're not charging for water and food. That's not what you're paying for. You're paying for the process that they have to when they ship the food to the store, driving it and taking it from the factory and packaging it and preparing it. You're paying for that. And for the water, you're paying for the piping system, because they have to build these piping systems in these cities underground, and then they have to clean them and do shit and make shit and purify the water with the reverse osmosis. So that's what you're really paying for. You're not paying for the actual food and water, because that shit's free. And even then, like, you don't even need to pay for that, for the whole routing system. It's just they want you to pay for it, because like if you work a 9 to 5 and you made $100 a week, would you make $100 and go and give that whole $100 to somebody who wasn't working or who didn't even help you, who just sat home? No, you're gonna be like, that's mine. So that's how these Masons, they see it. They see it like, oh, we created this system and we thought of the idea and nobody else can think of it on their own, and nobody else wants to do it and create their own system. So why the fuck should we give it for free? If they don't want to learn how to do it and make their own system, then why should we try to help them? Let them work and pay for it. That's how they see it, which in a way kind of makes fucking sense, but at the same time, it ain't. It's fucked up. That's why I say we do. This is why I say we just gotta make our own shit. We gotta make our own shit, because, and like, I know the truth hurts, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit is crazy. Somebody said they'll trip over shit like this, but they won't pay attention to other shit going on around the world. Exactly. What the fuck is that stench?
Yeah.
Something smells. Something smells hella weird. I don't know what the fuck that is. But yeah. So this shit's crazy, man. It is what it is. Damn.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, like you said, yeah. It is what it is, yeah. Like,
Jay said, I'm gonna try to sell a Twix candy so I can get a moment to pause if I ever get caught stealing. I don't get what you say, we get a moment to pause, but yeah. I feel you though, like, but don't do it. Like, I don't want to sit there and influence anybody. If this is not what you do, don't do it. I'm not gonna condone anybody to do it, because I don't want to have that blood on my hands. I'm just telling you what I do and what I do. I'm not telling people should do this or I advise you to do this, because at the end of the day, we all have different energy. Yeah. I don't want, like, I'm doing it and it works right now. It works for me like this, but I don't want you guys to do it. And maybe your energy is different, where if you do that, they gotta, like, you might manifest a situation, you get caught up. You see what I'm saying? Your energy isn't like mine. And I'm not saying I'm bad, energy's better or whatever. It just, because there may be certain things that I can't do that you can do, because we got different energy. Like something you can do, you can flourish in it, but I do, it may not, because we have different. So it's not like I'm saying I'm better than you guys. I'm just saying don't always be yourself. But at the same time, some of you niggas, like, you could probably do it. If you fucking see some shit and it's cheap, and just take it. If it's like a little small thing and it's not too big and it's a small item,
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, yeah, different energies. Like for me, for example, I can't see myself doing it because I like to keep like low, like a low profile. I don't
Yeah.
draw I don't like draw attention to myself. That's me. This is me.
Yeah, but, but
You know?
but me when I do it, I don't even draw attention like 80-90% of the time. I don't even draw attention. I go in, I go out. The only reason she has seen me is because I was going in there like 3-5 times a day, getting
Mm,
hella shit because I live behind the store. So
yeah.
if I needed something, I would just go and get it. Like the Rite Aid that is like in that same shopping center, that Rite Aid, I go there every day, and they know I steal. I know for a fact because the lady see me conceal something, and she worked there, and like I was about to conceal it, and I seen her, and then I pretend to look at it, and she was all looking at me, and she said, "Can I help you?" And then I said no, and I just walked to the other place and concealed it and left. So they know, but they don't care. So and it's funny because that building, that Rite Aid building is a number 3. And my life path is a number 3, so it's compatible with my life path. So it's a lot
Mm,
better. This place was a number, I think it was a number 8.
mm,
Was it number 8 or number 9? I don't remember. But I've been to 8 stores is actually pretty good for me because that's where I hit like my other city. That the Walgreens I was going, that was an 8, and I hit that store up so many times.
mm. Wow.
Oh man, it's hot up in here.
Mm, it's crazy. Mm.
Oh, he said it's a joke.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. But yeah, man, it's crazy as hell. I just want to tell you guys this story because
Mm. Yeah, no, yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, I mean, hey, man.
yeah.
It's-
What about you, man? What's going on with you? You good?
yeah, man. You know,
How'd you be like you be getting attacked or you been good lately? They've been laying off you or
I think I've been good for a while. Yeah, man. Like,
okay.
yeah, been good for a while. Just
Yeah.
yeah, keep low. Yeah, yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just stick to myself. Yeah, like I don't.
Just don't let this program get to you. Don't let it get to
Yeah,
you. Don't let this shit like fuck with you because
yes,
always
I'm
remember
saying.
it's about energy. It's not about no government. It's not don't take it personal too. Just look, it's your energy, how your energy is operating.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah, right. Yeah, I was gonna bring up. You know how like I saw the video you did about that dude was talking about that submarine thing.
oh yeah.
Yeah, because like when that story came out of nowhere, I said to myself, like, what's the point even knowing? What's the point even knowing what went down with this submarine? How that's going to apply that? How can I apply it to my life? What they got to do with me? You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? People don't think about that, like the story about the
And,
submarine.
and
Like
not only that,
how's it going to affect your life? Like what it got to do with your life? Like
yeah. And then they'll say because somebody died. But yet again, fucking if you go look on your local news network,
yeah,
dozens of people die in every city, or
yeah,
let alone like thousands of people die every day. There's dozens of murders in every cities every day across the country. They cover these stories on these local
yeah,
news networks. But why don't they put those deaths on the mainstream? Why do they choose to put this death? Like there'll be deaths like a mother killed her baby and
yeah,
drowned her in the pool and drank the blood, but that never makes it on CNN. It'll just be on a local news and then that's it. It gets forgotten. But 5 white people in a submarine die, and that's a big thing. So that's obviously it's an agenda. This is what I tell you. Every
yeah,
single thing on CNN, Fox is an agenda. When you go to the local news, it's still an agenda, but it's more real because those are actual events. Some of those events are fake in the local news, like the Fox 40 and just like your local news. Some of those are fake, but some of them, like most of them, are actual events. But it's still programming because they
yeah,
pick and choose what they want. So if something happens in the city and it matches their narrative, then they choose to put it on the local news. They won't put it on the mainstream because the mainstream is for the big agenda, like the pandemic
Yeah.
and the like food shortage and them wanting to scare people to go buy toilet paper. That's what CNN Fox is to push the agenda. But the local network is just like to pretty much put people in a certain low vibration and in fear, and they'll still push narratives, but it's more like on a local level with what they want that city. And usually, since it's a small city and it's a small area, they can't really um do it as big as like when it's like the CNN, because people will know, because like if something happens in a small city, like people know, and if it does happen and it's on mainstream, you're going to be able to expose it. Like the whole alien thing, they said in Las Vegas, aliens came in somebody's backyard, like just dumb shit like that. That's an agenda. You see how it was on CNN. Why all of a sudden aliens is important? Aliens ain't important. Like who cares about fucking aliens? What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
So like, you know what I'm saying? They'll tell you shit that's not important. We got people out here getting evicted, fucking losing their health and their life, and going through a bunch of shit economically, financially. People even getting divorced and all this other shit, which I can give a fuck about a bitch getting divorced. But I'm just trying to tell you, there's a lot of shit that goes on in this reality. But they find a time to tell you about some goddamn aliens that don't even exist. That's a disrespect right there. That's an insult.
Yeah.
They need to get their ass beat for that shit. What the fuck
Right,
you talk about aliens for? Give a fuck about an alien?
Yeah, no, like you're right. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in this world, but
Even if aliens did exist, I still wouldn't give a fuck about an alien. I'll look at that alien like, nigga, you ugly as fuck. Get the fuck out of here. You annoying as hell. You got something to give me? Got some fucking like moon rocks or some plasma? Well, the moon's fake. That shit's an illusion. But you got some plasma to give me? I could go sell in the black market and get me $1 million. Like, if you don't got nothing like me, take your stupid ass away from me. That's what I would tell an alien. Like, do you have something to give me that can help me financially? Can you give me fucking like good health, or give me something that can help me? I don't know, something material. Fuck helping me. Just give me something I goddamn fucking want, bitch. If you can't give me that, nigga, get the fuck away from me. There's no use for you. That's what I'll tell the aliens. So even if there was aliens, I wouldn't care unless they have something to offer me. So you telling me there's wanting me to focus on aliens, that's just a big fuck you to you.
Yeah. Like, yeah, true. Yeah, like like all these stories, man. Like that's why I don't pay a lot of attention to it, man. Like because that's all this distraction. Like even if you know the ins and outs of the story, then what? Then what? You still got to live life and do what you got to do. So,
but the thing is, a lot of people like, you know how we watch me and you, we make these videos and we talk about this shit, and in a way, it's like it helps us in a way. These people, they need aliens and shit to help them. They need aliens to help them. So it's like it helps people, like it helps console people and make people feel like we're not the only ones out here. Like, first of all, who even said it matters and that has any effect on your spiritual growth in life? That if there's aliens, even if there was aliens, that's still not important. Who cares? So if there's not aliens, but you're trying to figure out if there is, that's even more of a waste of time. Because if aliens were actually here, I'll be looking at aliens the way I look at a human. Do you worry? Do you go to a fucking human being and be like, where you come from? Oh my goodness. No, you treat him like a human being. So when an alien comes, what the fuck am I supposed to treat it like? Like, I'm just saying, if it was real, what the fuck am I supposed to treat? Am I supposed to bow down to it? Am I supposed to kiss it? Am I supposed to like fucking rub its fingers? Like, what do they want us to do with these fucking aliens? Like, if it existed?
Yeah.
Because if they could communicate like humans and talk like humans, then at the same time, they're going to just be treated like a fucking human walking by at that point, if that was even reality. So it still wouldn't matter, even if aliens did exist, unless they were trying to kill us. But that's no different than human beings and gang members and terrorists and shit trying to kill us. We're going to take protection. There's human beings that try to kill us. So we take protection. If aliens take protection, the fuck? So there's nothing, like, who cares? Unless you're going to tell me, well, if the aliens come, they can give us extended life, or cut it the fuck out, because that shit ain't, you're dumb. You just said the aliens going to give us extended life and give us technologies and all that shit. Get the fuck out of here. And even if that was it, let's just say aliens exist and technology showed up, how do we even know it was from them? Or this shit is all fake.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's crazy, man.
He's like, if aliens actually do exist, then they got all this power and still don't do shit. That's what I'm saying. And then when you bring up that argument, they'll talk about divine intervention. Divine intervention.
Mm.
Fucking retard. Get the fuck out of here with that divine intervention shit. That's another word for we don't know what to say, so we have to tell you divine intervention so it can sound more legit. That's pretty much what divine intervention means. Fucking dumbass. The aliens, they can't stop the crime that's going on because, okay, then what the fuck is the point of any aliens then? Because I can't see them. They can't help us. I don't have proof they're here other than another human being's imagination story. So if that's the case, then what are you talking about? There's no different than you talking about alien is the same as you talk about Jimmy Neutron coming over to smoke a joint. Jimmy Neutron ain't coming over to smoke a joint with me. Because that shit don't fucking exist. So stop talking about aliens, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Right. It's crazy.
Yeah, and
it's
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nuts, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but hey, I mean, hey,
What's up?
Let me see. Yeah, I said, yeah, hey, I mean, what else?
Yeah, and that's another. Even JB said the time we find so fast. That's another reason why I was going like stealing a lot of shit. I was stealing is because I usually when I would steal some shit, I would have like I noticed the time speeding up. It also affects other things that have nothing to do with time because I noticed like when time was slower, I can like go out and get some whatever it is. It could be groceries or it could be like lotion or any type of product that I'm going to use. And then when I run out of, I might have to go back to the store and get it. I noticed when time was speeding up, when slowing down, like it takes me a lot longer to use something. But like I noticed with time speeding up, like I found myself always needing to like re-up or go back and buy some more shit because I ran out. And then that's part of the reason I just be going to these stores and just stealing a lot of shit now because before I used to just go take a little bit. But now it's like I just take a whole bunch of shit because I know I'm gonna have to end up being back. So I go hard every day because the days do go by hella quick. So like even me doing this fast, it was kind of hard for me to do it because like I'll be like, I'm gonna do my fast tomorrow, but then time will be going by so fast. By the time tomorrow comes, I don't even feel like doing it because it feels like it should be yesterday. So that's why I had to cut myself out and just like I got to start this fast right now. And then that first day, it was hell, not because I was hungry, but it was just mental hell because I wanted to get high and I just didn't want to do it. But after day one, everything was good. I was in a better mood. That's when I did that first live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, but right now I'm on day 4 right now. And I'm feeling excuse me. I'm feeling a lot better. Which is weird because the beginning of this year, I did a 5-day fast. And I was able to do 5 days easily. Then the next fast I did was in May. And that was a 3-day fast. And when I got to day 3, I felt like shit. And then after that fast, I didn't fast until this fast I started right now, and I'm on day 4, and I'm good. So it's weird how my stomach was hurting a lot more after just 3 days, and now it's good. So I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm trying to figure what that is so I can know and not make that mistake, so I can be able to keep doing this. So I'm still like trying to figure that out.
Yeah. Yeah, fasting. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna bring up on like speaking of fasting on. I remember you was mentioning like these doctors, like these they can help people, and I can say that I haven't been to a doctor in years. Now I don't feel like I need a doctor, but it's like it's a feeling that I have like going to these doctors. Now I do the 6-month check, 6-month checkup dentist.
Have you done a fast before?
Yeah, I fast for like about like 2 days, day or two. That's the max. 2 days.
That's what's up. How did you feel?
I mean, I got get used to. Cause I usually do it one day, but then I did a second one. You
And
know,
it's kind of hard, but
you got a
did you
little
feel a
hard,
little?
but
You
you know,
feel a
like
little
it's like
healthier?
yeah, it's like the feeling go away though. You just gotta get used to that feeling. But it
Yeah,
goes
but
away.
at least you did it. That's good. You did it,
Yeah,
so you can do it again.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying? You could do it again because you did it first. So that's because some people haven't even done that. So that's
yeah,
good you did that. You've already put it in your subconscious. So now you can the next time you want to do it, you already did it. So it's not like it's not a you already went over that big stone, that big step. So now you just gotta the next time you do it, you just gotta be more disciplined. It's not more
yeah,
like a struggle like the first time. Even though it's still gonna be a struggle, but you did it before, so you can do it again.
yeah. True.
Yeah, because like
You're
what
right.
I do, if you don't like, because I don't fuck with no doctor, but if you're it, at the end of the day, the doctor can is not going to give you health. The doctor can't give you health. The doctor
Yeah.
just treats the symptom because we live in a
That's
fast-paced
what I'm saying. Yeah,
society. We live in a fast-paced society, and everything's got to be moving. Everybody's got to be working, and things deadlines have to be met. So when you get sick, when the human body gets sick, it
mm,
takes time, especially if it's severely sick. It takes years and it takes a lifestyle change to heal that person. So in this system, it's not conducive. So this is part of the reason they create these medicines to just because with the medicine and the surgeries that they give you is to just patch up the problem to get you back on the work field, the work site, to keep working and building the system. Pretty much they like it's like building these buildings and these structures. They want you doing that. So they need to give you a medicine. So if you're depressed, they give you antipsychotic. They're not going to tell you to go do yoga, change your diet, and do it because all of that takes focusing on self. And then when you focus on self, you're not focusing on building their system, and that's all they care about. So they have to put these doctors in because if they put holistic healing, then the system wouldn't be the way it is because it's like they have to have this microwave fast food health. If they have the real health, then it's going to affect the system because people who, especially now, most people have an illness. Most people have like diabetes or they have a
yeah,
sickness. So for them to heal, especially because the longer you go without healing, the longer it takes to heal. So a lot of people been years without healing, so it's going to take them a long fucking time. So they're not
yeah,
going to be able to like get off work and do that, and it's going to be hard. That's why like a lot of people like they really got this shit fucked up. They really do.
yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah, yeah, like true. Yeah, and you know, like to me, I think I said this before about like the people with diabetes and like to me, I really think that like it comes from excessive, like being excessive eating. You know, like overindulgent, like they can't control. Like me, for example, I can eat once a day. That's my like 1 meal a day, and I'm
Oh,
good.
you eat once a day?
Yeah, yeah, 1 meal a day.
For real?
If it's not,
Do
yeah.
you snack between, or you just eat one meal and that's it?
Well, so yeah, if I do have snacks, I
Okay.
eat the meal, or then like eat the meal, and then a couple hours later, I eat a snack. But if I don't have snacks, I just eat that meal for the day.
For real? Then
Yeah,
you just eat a meal, and then after the meal, you'll have a snack, and then that'll be part of the meal.
yeah. I have a snack like a couple hours after the meal.
Okay, you do that every day?
Yeah, like every day. But yeah. But if I don't have snacks, I just eat a meal a day. If I do have snacks, I eat a meal a couple hours after. Then have like a snack, whatever it could be. You know, ice
Okay.
cream. But that's it.
That's good because if you're eating once a day, yeah, that's actually like intermittent fasting. Like they say intermittent fasting is 16 hours. That's bullshit. Intermittent fasting is pretty much 20 hours plus. That's true intermittent fasting where you get the
Mm,
maximum healing. So you pretty much doing intermittent fasting.
like every day. Then, like if I'm doing 1 meal a day, that's an intermittent fasting. And plus, on top of that, fasting like one day fast, 2 day fast.
Yeah, because
So
that's healing the body. Because every day you fast, your
wow,
body is healing. So if you can't do a 10, 20-day fast, just do 1 day fast, take a
yeah,
break, do 2 day, take a break, do one. And every
yeah,
single your body over like 3 months you doing that, your body's gonna be the same equivalent of somebody who did like an 8 day fast once or
mm,
you see what I'm saying? Because you're not even an 8 day, but like however long that is. Because it's your body still healing. But when you do these fasts consecutively, it's better because you get deeper healing, but you still can heal if we're just doing 2 day
mm.
fast.
Yeah, right. 'Cause you know how like a lot of people they eat like 3 meals a day, and like
Yeah, it's crazy. Jay asked a question. He said, "Do you any chance do you know why celebrities or famous athletes do a lot of weird hand signals, gestures?"
yeah. He said that
No, it
he asked
doesn't.
that before. He asked that question before. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, the reason why they do like most of the time, it just depends. Like most of the time they do that is because they're trying to get marketing. Like a lot of these musicians and actors, they watch the internet like me and you watch the internet. So if they go on the internet and they see a whole bunch of conspiracy YouTubers talking about Rihanna just did this and they did this and devil horns, then when they want to promote their next album and they want people to view it and they want to get it clicks, then they'll do things based on marketing. That's mainly the reason they do it. Other reasons is it's energetic and it's like it's like it's a symbol. It's like a code. They'll communicate and they'll be able to tell you like this person is part of the program or this person
yeah,
isn't just any regular, like it's like a code word where they use. And usually when you do hand mudras, it's energy. You're playing with energy. So based upon like when you do a hand mudra, you want to know what you're doing when you do these because you throw these hand mudras, you may invite a negative spirit and it can manifest as like a negative situation. This is why you have the gangs, they be throwing that sign because they're fucking with demonic spirits and shit. This is why all these gangs they get killed, they get shot up. That's why, but I'm not saying hand mudras are bad. You just got to be in a right space when you're doing them so you can invite positive spirits because you can invite negative spirits or positive spirits. And depending on what you're in, the situation could be deadly or it could be just you may lose something, but you got to you're fucking with energy and like spirits are like, they go through that shit and it will when I say spirits, a spirit is a spirit can play out as like a situation. A spirit can also play out as like we're a spirit. So it's like if a spirit can't incarnate into this world, it plays out like a situation. So like let's just say somebody gets shot up and killed, it needs to go. That could be a spirit, that situation. Like it's that deep. So when you do these mudras, it can create energy where a situation may manifest depending on what's on your mind. So that's another reason why they do it.
yeah, right.
Because like spirit like some spirits they don't come in a human body, they come as like a thought form or they may come as like a situation. It's not just you're a spirit in a human body, it could be other things that the spirit can manifest. The spirit can be like a thought form and 10,000 people believe a certain thought and a spirit controls that, like Islam. A spirit controls is that whole idea of Islam. A spirit controls that shit. So like that's what they're talking about when they say spirits and shit.
Mm.
Organic portals. I don't really even get into that shit no more. Like it's like I'm not saying they're wrong. There's people without a soul, but the way I look at it is like the fight is well beyond just fucking people with no soul and shit. It's well beyond that. It's well beyond that. Like at the end of the day, there's people with souls that I fucking hate more than a motherfucker who didn't have a soul. Motherfucker who didn't have a soul could have paid me some money and helped me out when I needed it. Whereas a motherfucker with a soul could have fucking did something to make me want to hang his neck upside down. So it just depends. That's why I don't look at it like that. But on like it just people are just dumb. You can have no soul and be dumb. You can have a spirit and be dumb. If that was the case, then I I wouldn't say 99% of people. You see what I'm saying? I want to say because don't think that 99% of people are spiritual or whatever, or like organic portals are like 99% or whatever. It's like that's not what it's not like because every person that's awake and spiritual, you can't say is not organic portal or not soulless. Because if you go by the whole concept of somebody who's soulless, it's somebody who's playing out a program. So new age spirituality, that's a program. So this is why you watch Infinite Waters channel and he has like 2 million subscribers and 300,000 views. You're a dumbass if you think every single person on there that agrees with him is a person with a spirit or a soul. Some of these bots are just playing the program,
Mm.
especially
Yeah.
with this fake spirituality shit. lot of the people into fake spirituality are the fucking soulless bots.
Yeah.
Especially now, how spirituality is so mainstream. It's mainstream just as fucking anything, any industry. So there's going to be agents in any, because think about it like this: anytime there's an industry that makes money, there's going to be agents. So it doesn't matter what it is. Even spirituality is a multi-billion-dollar industry. So you're going to have agents, because agents love money, people love money. So any industry that's successful is going to have agents, because agents gravitate to money. Spirituality has a lot of money in it, especially with this bullshit microwave spirituality. So you're going to always see that shit, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, like speaking of that, I remember I said something about those Israelites on the street, and they talk about, oh yeah, the white people going to slavery. We the Israelites. Now I found out that they got agents inside these groups of these so-called Israelites on the street, and I never understood them. And
Oh,
yeah,
all that is Masonic. That Israelites is Masonic. The whole structure, how they dress, how they talk, how they walk, every single fucking thing they do, they got it from a Mason. So they're no different than fucking like any other government organization. They're no different.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like you could tell if something is off, like, because I can't resonate with what they stand for. Like, it's something inside of me. It's telling me that
Don't do it.
They're full of crap.
Yeah, they are. They're not about anything. Don't any of that Moorish shit, any of that Israelite shit, throw that shit out the door. That's a waste of your fucking time. They're gonna waste your time, because look at it like this: like what has that done to help anyone? What has, like, look at these Israelites. They don't really know anything. They just regular. All they are is a bunch of angry niggas who want to kill every white person. That's all an Israelite really is, and that's not gonna get us anywhere. That's just gonna get you fucking just angry.
Yeah, you know, I remember. Yeah, I remember one of the Israelites said, like during this situation in 2020, he believes that God made this happen.
See,
you know,
that's what I'm saying.
It's stupid. Like, this situation, this thing happened in this, 2020. You know, the shot.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, he think God made this happen. God made this happen. Oh
yeah,
my
that's what I was talking about in my last video. I was breaking down the TikTok video.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of these niggas will say, oh, I hate the Jews, I hate the government, I don't like the system. But then they will take information they like from the system and you see what I'm saying? They'll take information from the system, but at the same time talk against the system. So they pick and choose.
Yeah.
Like they came out with the pandemic and they said, okay, this bacteria exists. And since this bacteria exists, we know about it. So right off the bat, anybody who believes that this bacteria exists, you have to get all your information from the government, because you wouldn't even have known about that bacteria if it wasn't for the government, because that shit didn't exist until the government said it. So if they tell you have to wear a mask and stay inside, if you fight that while still believing that there is a bacteria, then you're a fucking idiot, because it's like me. I want to learn how to paint, and I go to a painting school, and then the painter's teaching me, and I tell the painter, that's not how you do it. But I came to him to paint. That's how these dumb niggas sound. Like, what are you fucking talking about, nigga? Like, so this is where the world is right now. They're on just retardation. So this is why, like, you can't help anyone. It's a wrap. You can't, like, I don't even make these videos to wake people up. I make these videos to resonate with people who feel the message. I don't care about waking people up, because it's 2023. If you're a grown ass man or woman and I still have to argue and debate you and you can't just naturally get it, I give up on you in 2023. Once Saturn went into Pisces, I officially given up, because Saturn in Pisces is pretty much like the end of the road. Like, before Saturn and Pisces, we were supposed to build and construct and get our mind right and do everything. Now Saturn is in Pisces, it's the end of the road. So all that spirituality, all that fake new age, all that fucking you thinking in this la la land, that shit's about to be shut down. This is why time, this is part of the reason time is speeding up, because it's forcing that shit to be shut the fuck down. So you can't even enjoy your ignorance for that long because time is speeding up.
Yeah. Wow.
Which, the way I look at it, it ain't a bad thing, time speeding up, because this world ain't shit, nigga. Like, people will say, "Oh, time speeding up, I can't do anything." But it's like most of your day, you're complaining, you're miserable, you don't like what you're doing, but then you're mad that the day's going by faster. And if you were in a good mood and the days was going by faster, you wouldn't even complain, because if you're in a good mood, you're in a good mood. Ain't no day going by faster going to fuck with you, because by the time it's time to go to sleep and you in a good high vibing mood, you're gonna be like, damn, I want to go to sleep. This is fun. Or you're gonna be thinking so many things of what you just done that day and what you're gonna do tomorrow, and then you'll have an easy time going to sleep. So it would be like, it wouldn't even be an issue, because once you're on the spiritual mission and you're putting in the work every day, you actually want time to speed up. The only time you don't want it is when you don't know what you're supposed to do, or you're not doing it because you feel like you need to be doing this and you feel like time is wasted and all this. But once you're on what you're supposed to do, you know time ain't wasted. Everything you're doing is supposed to be doing, and then time speeding up, it really doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Yep. Shout out to Jay. Yeah, he said Chauncey One Channel, the new real education. Yep, shout out, man. And he said Cash App for real. Like, I be dropping. Shout out to Jay Vaz too for the Cash App and everything and the support, man. But more people, yeah, like, because I be dropping some shit, but I understand not everyone got it. But it's good though.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he said I'm about to order something for my eyes. I'm really excited. Thank you for the information, Chauncey. I appreciate it. Oh, he ordered it, Zella. That's what's up, man.
Oh, the eagle eye.
Damn, fuck. I wish I fuck. Wait, did you already order? Because I wish I would have had an affiliate link. Damn. I was trying to find an affiliate link so I can, like, when you guys purchase it, like, it's still going to be the same price, but I'll get like an affiliate bonus for like referring it to you. So it won't be more money. It's just you're buying it from me, and then you'll be able to support me and the channel while still buying it. Damn, I wish I would have fucking, if I knew he was gonna buy that much, I would have fucking put the affiliate link. But I went on Digistore 24 and they didn't have the eagle eye. They didn't have it like for the affiliate link, because I use Digistore to do my affiliate branding. Like, that's what I did with Still by Pro, but for some reason they didn't have it. So I'm gonna find the affiliate link and then I'm gonna drop it. I wish the Zealous would have told me, and then I would have found it. They may not have one, but I'm gonna look for it. But yeah, check that supplement out. Hopefully I feel like it works. Like, my dad, he's having eye issues, and I told him about it as well. So I told my dad about it because he's having eye issues, and they were giving him some shit. I wish I would have known he had eye issues earlier, because I would have like told him earlier. But because he told me to pick up some medicine for him when I was living with him, and I think it was eye medicine. And I wish I would have known, because I would have told him, don't take this shit. But yeah, I told him about it. I don't know if he got it or not, because when I tell people in my family some shit, they still want to go and do it the doctor way. I'll say, this is a herb that can help you. They'll still like procrastinate on it. So I might just have to buy it for him, because he's gonna take so long and they gotta procrastinate, and they always want to go back to the doctor and do it. Not because it works better, because the shit don't work and they know it, but it's like they've been doing it for so long. When you tell them something different, they don't think it works. Like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about or what? But it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, I would like Jay Bass like to let us know about his results, because
yeah,
I wear glasses too. I don't got 20/20 vision, but the degree just, it looks good on paper. So I want to see like the results, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he said he's gonna order it. And I went to the
Yeah, and
website. Yeah,
they said you will see results within a couple weeks. And
yeah,
I feel like that because it's a natural herbal supplement. It's natural. It's not like chemicals and shit.
yeah, yeah.
So it's like it's
Yeah,
pretty.
I read the
You read it?
ingredients. Yeah, it sounds looks good on paper. The ingredients on there. Yeah,
Yeah, it's good, and then it's like Still Bite Pro, but for your
yeah.
eyes. So it
Mm,
heals it, and they say you will see improvements within like a couple weeks. And another way you can tell this is the real deal is you see
yeah,
how they don't promote it. It's like it's
yeah. I
not
know.
like
I
you see
did.
it on. Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't have you can't get this at the GNC or the pharmacy. You can't get it. You have to only get it online because these corporations they don't want like Still by Pro. You can't buy Still by Pro in GNC or any of these fucking Walgreens, Rite Aid. It's called Aid. Fucking CVS Pharmacy. It's called Pharmacy. They don't even have the medication, but yet it's Walgreens Pharmacy and Rite Aid. They don't even have that shit. But
mm,
yet they're supposed to be a pharmacy and help you with health. And even you go to the doctors, they don't even have prescriptions to give you. Well, they can't prescribe that, but it's funny how
mm.
they don't even like recommend it or whatever. So it just tells you that they don't care about any of that shit.
No. Yeah. Yeah. It's not. It's definitely not well known.
Yeah, and it's done like that deliberately.
Yeah. 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 Because I look at the greenness. It's it looks good on paper, but but Jay Bass he gonna try it out. So I just want to see where the results. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yep. Yeah, because I remember Zella, he sent me a text message, or not text message, but he sent me a comment. I don't know why I forgot the text me, but he sent me a comment and I seen he said I ordered it. I thought he was just joking. I thought he was just like, oh, I ordered it. And that was like sarcasm. But like, yeah, that's crazy. I want to see if they have an affiliate for that Eagle Eye. Damn, I wish I would have had him do that before, but it is what it is.
mm,
I went before I was gonna make the video. I went on the Digi store to find the affiliate link for that product, but they didn't have it for Eagle Eye. I don't know why the fuck they didn't have it for Eagle Eye. They had it for Still by Pro though, and even Still by Pro, it wasn't even working the link. So I don't know what's going on with that website or nothing. But I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna go to ClickBank, and they have other places that do affiliate, and I'm gonna try to see if I can like find a referral link and then it'll pay me like a percentage. But the cost is still going to be, it's not going to cost more money for you. They're just going to give me a percentage of what they pay for it because I referred them, because they wouldn't even you wouldn't even know the product if it wasn't for me. So since I referred
yeah.
you and they like that I referred you, they gave me some of the money as like a token for me helping them get the person. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that shit. I'll probably do that shit right now. Look on the internet, see if I can do it. And I'll set it everything up, and then I'll let you guys know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it
Um,
seemed pretty good. Yeah, 'cause I think I think I'd rather like give that a try instead of like that LASIK surgery because I'm skeptical about that because
yeah,
I don't trust that. I don't trust
don't
that.
get no fucking LASIK.
Yeah,
That
LASIK.
shit is
Yeah,
that's gonna be the worst mistake you made in your fucking
yeah,
life. I'm telling you, you may not even be able to heal that shit. Well, you
yeah,
probably would if you fast. You
yeah.
maybe, but you may have to fast for like 100 days or something. You gotta have to fast for a long motherfucking time because you gotta have to regenerate all that tissue and it's gonna
Yeah.
take time. You'll have to be a fucking breatharian. But yeah, but I wouldn't even do that because that's you don't want to fucking don't do no LASIK. That is the worst mistake ever, man. I don't even know why they have that, man. I've seen stories, man, and fucking feel so angry and I feel sad. These people they go thinking they go get their eye better, and then they have these lifelong problems and they're into doctors and shit. These bastards are something else, man. I hate this fucking system, man. This
Yeah.
is why I hate it. Like they be on some bullshit, but that's why I'm glad that he said that. So that's why when I seen that video, I was like, I had to tell him like, don't do that shit. You better off having horrible vision or
Yeah.
vision that you have now than getting that, and then your vision gonna be way worse. You may have fucking dry eyes all the time, and you can't get rid of it, and now you on medications and
Yeah.
your mother. Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
The
It's,
fuck
it's
is this?
crazy. Yeah. Like. Yeah. Man.
Hold on, what the hell? machine. Let me go on this website.
Mm, let's see.
The Eagle Eye 911. Okay. Did you guys watch the video and everything? You said you seen everything about it?
Yeah, I watched the video. Yeah, I even downloaded the video just in case,
Okay.
Yeah, Eagle Eye. Yeah, and I look up the information and pretty good. And I saw a few reviews of that online, and it's not well known, but it makes it got good ingredients. Yeah,
Okay.
to me it made sense. I looked over for a couple times. Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
So I
they
might.
say you'll see results within 7 days. So
Mm,
7 days, that's what they're claiming. I believe it because with the Still by Pro, they said within a few days you'll see results, and I started seeing results within the same. And it's funny because the Still by Pro, the website looks like similar to this one, and the price is the same. Still by Pro was $70 for one bottle. The bottle here is $70, $69, the same price.
mm,
So that's what I'm saying. Like I think it's like I don't want to say it's the same company, but
yeah.
it's like the same energy, for lack of a better word.
Mm.
He said he
Okay.
bought 4 bottles. That's what's up, man. Damn.
Yeah. So I guess I recommend like you place the order on the Eagle Eye 911 website. Like,
Yeah,
uh,
I'm trying to
okay.
see like
Yeah, yeah. Because I went on eBay and saw the Eagle Eye. They had a product like that, but the bottle looked different, so I didn't want to trust it. I didn't want to trust that
oh no no
because
only buy it from the official website.
yeah, because the bottle was like 39, like $39, 39, $40, and it looked
Yeah.
different. So yeah, I didn't want to trust it. I didn't want to trust it. So yeah, see, yeah, I think I'm gonna try it out the official website, see how it goes. Well, I'm gonna see what Jay Bass say if he gives us an update. But yeah, the green is it looks good on paper.
Yep, it do.
Yeah, yeah, it look good on
Somebody
paper.
said, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I said before, I wear glasses. I don't even I don't wear contacts. I don't trust contacts. I just like wear my glasses and that's about it. Like, when I'm out and about, I don't wear them,
Yeah.
but yeah, I just wear glasses. I don't trust like contacts or anything like that. I don't like no, I never liked to like taking stuff out my eyes every time. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and
Yep.
so I just think it's just more easy to wear my glasses now. If Eagle Eye works, yeah, I would get a shot. I would give it a
Yeah.
shot. Yeah, I think they say like one bottle you get like one for like $69, $70.
Yep. I'm just trying to look at it right now. It's
Yeah.
weird. Like, what the fuck? Because I have the website, but I don't know. It is weird.
Oh.
Because I type in Eagle Eye, like when I click this link, it takes me to like a different site. But then when I go on Google, the site is weird. Like this is the real site right here. But then I go on Google and I type in Eagle Eye, it takes me to another one. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Okay, I think. Okay, wait, hold on.
Oh wow.
Okay, okay, let me.
Mm. Uh,
Okay, I think I was just. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I was weird.
oh.
Okay, yeah, it did take that. What the fuck was that? That was weird, man. Okay, good. Yeah, because there's other websites that sell Eagle Eye, but it's not the real shit. Like if you go on Amazon, it's gonna be cheaper, but it's gonna
Yeah,
have a whole bunch of fake ass Chinese ingredients, so it can
yeah.
lower the cost. So that's why I'm saying like
So
you
it's
got to
better
be
go to
careful
like
with it.
better go to the official website.
Go to the official. The officials, it's gonna cost more money, but
Yeah,
it's worth it. Don't go because the other shit, it doesn't have natural ingredients. It may have some other shit that might give you nauseated or it's like
yes.
because it's from China. And what happens is when these companies make a product, they'll make a product and other people imitate and copy it, and they sell it cheaper, and they do that by using cheaper ingredients. And some people say it works. It's like a generic version, but some people say it works. Some people say they get sick, but I'm not trying that shit. So it
Yeah,
might
yeah,
work on a
yeah.
small level, but it's risky because they're putting a bunch of shit that's like chemicals. This shit that they put is it's herbs, it's natural. That's why it's more
Mm.
expensive because it's real natural. The shit that you get on Amazon is just filler ingredients.
Yeah, it's like a knockoff version. Yeah. Dang.
Mm. In the military, they even got a waiver. I think that says you can have long term side effect that's harmful. You got to sign it. You don't. You don't get because so you don't sue them because like I'm saying like cause that shit is not it's practice. That's what they call it. The doctors is practicing health. They're not actually they don't know shit. That's why it's called a practice malpractice. That means he's practicing and he did it. He fucked up on his practice. But yet if he's practicing, why the hell is he doing it like he isn't practicing? Because practice is supposed to be what the fuck it is practice. When you start doing it on somebody that's not practice, nigga, you in the fucking game. So I don't know why they call it the doctor like practice and shit. And then the only time they'll call it malpractice is when it fucks up. But if nothing fucks up, or it always fucks up, but if it doesn't fuck up like they think it's supposed to fuck up, then they don't call it that. It's dumb.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to my car over there because I left my car over there. I left my car because I don't want to bring it over. So I'm gonna go check on my car right quick. I'll bring you niggas with me.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, man. Nice.
Yeah, man. But I'll probably just end this shit, right? Like the cat right
Yeah.
here.
Mm.
Hey, cat just chilling.
Oh, that's yeah, same cat I saw. Yeah. White and
Chilling.
black cat. White and black.
Yeah.
Mm. I think they call it they call it a tuxedo cat.
Oh,
Tuxedo.
for real?
Yeah, the white and black a tuxedo cat.
I didn't even know that. It's funny because
Yeah.
my brother told me to name it Tuxedo. I
Tuxedo.
named
Yeah.
it Cat. I call it Cat.
Yeah.
That's what I call it. That's funny as hell.
yeah.
Tuxedo.
Yeah. Yeah. Man. Yeah. Mm. Man.
But usually, probably a week after a few days. I had told me that a long time ago. He did shit. He did shit.
Mm. I think it's breaking up. Yeah, it's breaking up. Oh, wow.
My bad. Oh shit! Somebody wants to join. Are you there? It was good.
Oh yeah,
Why the fuck is it like this?
yeah. You said you on the other side too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Uh, but yeah, yeah. Jake Bass said yes. That's good though. I get a lot of dry
All
eyes.
right. It's still there.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, that's why.
I'm gonna just keep you there.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it logged off because I walked from my place and the Wi-Fi went out.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, so it kicked
it's
me out.
breaking up. Yeah.
But yeah, the
Mm.
car's still there.
Oh, okay. Mm.
Fucking yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But
Yes,
yeah,
it
I'm
is.
gonna hit you up later. I'm gonna have to go do some stuff, and I'll call you. I'll hit you up. I'll probably be online later today.
Okay. Yeah, we be today tomorrow, man.
Yeah,
It
later
all,
today or tomorrow, and I'll probably get back online. But yeah, shout
okay.
out to everybody in the room. Damn, it's been almost 2 hours too.
I know. Right?
Time be going by hella fast.
Yeah, you fast, man. Man, yeah. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Today, tomorrow, man. It's been good, man.
Yep. All right then. Yep.
All right, man. Be safe, man.
All right. Yep. You too. Take it easy.
Okay, man.
All right then, bro. Peace.